So, Ravi, starting with the background jobs, what has changed there, and what is the workflow a team could now automate?
So, background jobs are one of the most important changes in this release because it changes how teams interact with Network Copilot. So, instead of treating Network Copilot as something you ask questions in real time, teams can now define the workflow that they want to run in background. The work can be either scheduled or triggered on demand, and it can be controlled via RBAC and then followed up through notifications, basically. The practical benefit here is the team does not need to manually repeat the same operational checks every day or every other week. So, for example, right, a network operations team um, could automate a daily health check workflow. So every morning, NCP can run a job that checks device health, interface errors, critical alarms, and any network changes that might have been made. And then the results can be sent as a notification or made available as an artifact for review. Another good example would be security compliance. So let's say a team could schedule a weekly audit for the network that checks the AAA configurations, SSH, RBAC, ACLs, or any different policies that they want to check. And instead of waiting until an audit window or an escalation happens, the team get a reoccurring view of whether the network is drifting away from the required baseline as per the company policy. And RBAC is important here. So background automation is useful only if it's governed properly, right? So not every user should be able to create, run, or modify these types of jobs. So 170 makes this more controlled by tying job capabilities to user roles and responsibilities, basically. And then with notifications, we try to close the loop. So let's say if a job completes, fails, or something happens, right? The user gets a notification right away, whether it be in-app or with, let's say, Slack integration. And the simplest way to explain would be is like background jobs convert Network Copilot from a question answer based system into a repeatable operational assistant, basically.